Well, good evening, good morning, or good whatever time you are happen to be viewing this. I'd like to introduce you to the third section of Accounting 3020. Apparently, there were a lot of people that needed this class to graduate. So, normally there are only two sections, but this is the third section that we've added. So, it's a new section, and I would like your assistance. I'll be updating everything as we go along. If there are some problems, please email me and let me know. But I'm Professor Reynolds, and I will be teaching this class. My background is in accounting. I am a CPA. I have worked for a couple of rather large billion-dollar companies as either a vice president of finance or an accounting manager. So I'm not a professional teacher like some of your instructors, but I'm going to be able to provide you information on how this uh, is in the real world. So I've done managerial accounting in the real world. I've also taught managerial accounting at a different university. I have an undergraduate degree in finance, a master's degree in accounting, and an MBA. And actually, I'm currently pursuing a degree in history. I don't know if you can see behind me, but that's George Washington, my favorite president. And you can see my extensive library here, and I have a book on every dead president, and also the Time Life edition, 39 editions books on World War II. Um, I currently do practice accounting, but I work doing taxes during tax season, and I also teach as well. The one thing you may notice is I may have to lean forward a little because back in July I broke my neck while I was body surfing. Fortunately, it wasn't permanent damage, well, some damage, but I have a fused C spine from C1 to C5, and it's fused to my brain. I can do about 95% of what I could do before I broke my neck. But there are some things I can't do, and one of them is stand up straight. So, if you're wondering why I look a little funny. Okay, so let's talk about the course. Accounting 3020 is managerial accounting. And what is managerial accounting? Managerial accounting is different than what's known as financial accounting. Financial accounting deals with public companies and deals with what's called generally accepted accounting principles. So public companies have to conform and follow the rules of the of what's called generally accepted accounting principles, and that's determined by the Financial Accounting Standards Boards. So it's very structured. Managerial accounting has some structure, but what managerial accounting does is really answer specific questions for companies. For instance, how much does it cost me to make a hamburger? How much does it cost me to make a deck? How much does it cost me to send a plumber out on a service call? These are the types of questions. Or let's say I'm going to change a component in my manufacturing process. What effect is that going to have on my cost structure? I'm going to get into another market. Uh, what do I need to do to get into that market? What are the costs? How long is it going to take me to get that point? So these are really questions that you're answering to help run your business better. One of the things we're going to go through is called cost volume profit analysis, which I think is extremely useful either in a manufacturing or a service environment. Here's the syllabus. You can click on this. Of course, this is D2L, which you'll be able to hopefully look at now. And you can see that if you want to get me, please, or if you want to get in touch with me, please email me at reginald.reynolds@mtsu.edu. I will not answer via D2L, but I will answer you within 24 hours. Here, of course, is the syllabus. Parts that you're really interested in, of course, are, what will you be graded on? Well, there will be 4 exams. They're worth a total of 600 points. There'll be 3 projects worth a total of 290 points. And each week you will have a homework, a set of problems that you'll have to complete by Sunday night at 12:59. Now, if for some reason you missed that, you can, as long as you turn it in by the next Sunday, you'll get credit, but there will be a penalty of 25%. Because for all the students that did do it on time, you know, they should get an advantage over you if you didn't. So let's go back to the schedule. And you'll see this is the schedule in an Excel file. But each week, with the exception of the break, you'll be given a chapter. Now, I'm going to do a video presentation for that chapter. I'm going to go through the PowerPoint presentations, hopefully give you some insight. But you should read the book for that chapter, and then you'll do a homework problem. And so that's mainly what you'll do every week. And you'll see here the homework is due 1 week after well, I guess at the end of the week of that chapter. So this would be the Monday, this would be the Sunday. And there'll be these exams. The exams, of course, will be online. You'll have a certain amount of time to take it. Essentially, these are open book because, let's face it, with the internet, you can get a lot of the information that you need today, but you still need to know how to apply this. So you don't have an unlimited time to take the test, so you have to be familiar with the material. And you'll be doing 3 projects. The first project is going to be, we're going to cover concepts for really manufacturing, where we determine how to assign cost based on different theories. And so you'll look and do that over the different types of theories. And so that'll be due in about 4 weeks. The second project will be the cost volume profit analysis. And that basically is going to say, how many units do I need to produce to break even if my fixed costs are X and my variable costs are Y and my sales are Z? And then the last project is going to be just a budgeting project, because this is something that if you're ever going to be a manager or even a non-manager, you'll probably have to do a budget at some time. So again, 4 exams for 600 points, 3 projects for 290, and a homework assignment. Now, there are actually 13 homework assignments, but I'll drop the 2 lowest grades, or if you get perfect grades on all of these, then obviously you don't have to do a couple of them. And you can see over here we have Connect, and I'm hoping this is set up correctly, but if not, just let me know and I will get it fixed. Again, give me a couple days to do that. You'll have all the PowerPoint presentations, and then of course you'll have video links depending upon the size of the video file that I will be providing you. But basically, each week you're going to come in, you'll have a chapter to cover. You can read the book, you can look at the PowerPoint presentation, you can look at my video presentation, and at the end of the week, you'll have a homework problem. And then for the first 4 weeks, those are related matters. We'll have a test, we'll have a project, and the semester will kind of go like that. Now, I expect people to be on time and to get their work in on time, but if something happens, please let me know, and let me know before it happens. Although at some points, maybe things happen that you just simply can't, like maybe you break your neck while body surfing. But there were people there that could help tell other people that happened. All right, so that's really the introduction for this course. If you have any questions, please contact me. I'm really here to help. I take online courses myself. I like the freedom of that, but sometimes that freedom gets you in trouble. So what I recommend is that you do this like as if you really did have that class. So say Monday nights, I'm going to watch the video. And Wednesday nights, I'm going to read the book. And then Thursday nights, I'm going to take the test, or maybe the weekend, I'm going to go ahead and take the test. Now, I don't have the projects uploaded yet, but I will have those done in the next 2 weeks if for some reason you want to get a head start on those. All right, that's about it for now. Again, if there's something comes up, or if you have any questions, feel free to contact me via reginald.reynolds@mtsu.edu. Thanks, and have a great semester.